Hey everybody, Jeff Soley here. Tonight I just wanted to talk a little bit about freedom. Somebody posed an interesting question to me yesterday about, what it means to me. Freedom, what does it mean? And the point they were talking about was the one thing in their life that was truly holding them back from being completely free and doing what they wanted to do was the military. Explaining how they still got deployed and had to, go travel from here to there, or get stationed somewhere, be away from their family, and the military stint that they were doing had ended, and so that was the one thing that was holding them back, and they are now completely free. A lot of people, I think, would argue money, job, these things that most people don't have a way out or have something that can give them all the money in the world. For me, it's a little bit different. I've struggled for the last couple years with OCD, or obsessive compulsive disorder, and for people who don't know what it is, my mind basically takes small things and blows them out of proportion, and thinks completely irrational thoughts. My problem, for example, was I had the fear of becoming sick or getting sick. And I would take something small and turn it into a situation that could never happen. One time, I was about to go to a supermarket to pick up some food because I was hungry. And while I was driving there, my mind started to think, what if somebody in the supermarket is sick? What if that person touched my item? What if a customer in there, is sick and touched the item that I want to get? Who manufactured the item? Was anybody at the, manufacturing plant sick? Or anything like that. And it would just continue to go until I actually turned around and drove back home. And I didn't go to the store. I went back in and had a horrible panic attack. For anybody with OCD, they know that doing what we call rituals helps calm the mind. Mine were washing hands. I had, different routes that I would drive. Essentially, my day was scheduled down to the minute, where I would, do everything the exact same way every day. If you saw that movie, Groundhog Day, that was my life. I lived the same exact thing every single day. And it was hard, having panic attacks. Nobody could come to my house. I couldn't go to anybody's house. I really stopped eating anything except for bread, because in my mind, bread was the simplest form of food. And, it was tough. And I went to, therapist after therapist, and psychiatrists and psychologists and doctors and OCD clinics and anxiety clinics. I've been on medication. I've tried pretty much everything. And nothing really worked for me. And as you can imagine, it was hard to get a job. It was hard to really do anything. And one day I came across blogging, and it might sound kind of strange, but it was super therapeutic for me. It was people who were like me, who had OCD, or who had been through OCD, or who had anxiety issues of any kind. And we could all connect, in a community, or it got closer, like a family, because you actually grow closer to these people. It's not just random guy from somewhere USA. It's a family. And you start to feel with these people, and it's a really powerful experience. Truly, I believe the one thing that's holding me back from greatness or from complete freedom is my OCD. Am I 100% better today? No. Am I getting better? Yes, absolutely. I'm able to go out. I'm able to eat whatever I want to eat. I don't worry about the things that I worried about before. And whereas I used to perform rituals to calm down from anxiety, I've now learned to come home and put it on the computer. Maybe I had a panic attack. Okay, well, come home and blog about it. Let's talk about it. And it calms me down almost immediately. So, blogging for me has completely turned my life around. And I'm just curious as to what other people, people with anxiety issues, people with illness, cancer, maybe they can't get a job, or they just continue to get passed over in life or whatever. Come on and blog about it. I think you'll be surprised how therapeutic it is and how you get to see the goodness of people, that they come around you and they try to pick you up and motivate you, and they try to lift your spirits. And it's really quite amazing to see when you think you're alone, you're not. And somebody from across the world might connect with you and have the same problem as you. And you've now made a friend if you decide to take advantage of it. So think about what's holding you back from complete freedom, just from being able to live how you want to live, do what you want to do, and maybe give it a shot. It worked for me, and quite possibly it could work for you. So just think about that. Alright, I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit of the inside of me, and hope you have a great day. Thanks.